a lost war. As Christ's word was growing mightily and prevailing, Acts 19 verse 20, in a panic, the worshippers of a certain goddess called Diana sought to stop the preaching of the gospel to save their goddess and their interests. Someone called Demetrius, who was making a lot of money by building temples and making statues of Diana, was the quote-unquote leader of this riot along with his employees. Acts 19, 25-27. All the idolaters of Ephesus thus launched into a futile war against Christ. I'm using the word futile for three reasons. First, because Christ did not come to destroy anyone's wealth, as Demetrius was proclaiming in Acts 19, 26-27. He came to seek and save his lost sheep. See Luke 19, verse 10. To those who did not believe in him, Christ simply said, "But ye believe not, because ye are not of my sheep." John 10, 26. Second, because gods made by men are not gods. It is written, "Their idols are silver and gold, the work of men's hands. They have mouths, but they do not speak, eyes, but they do not see, ears, but they do not hear. Those who make them are like them. So is everyone who trusts in them." Psalm 115, verse 4-8. Diana was a goddess to these people because they believed that meteorites that fell from the sky were sent by their gods. See Acts 19, verse 35. They worshipped this imaginary goddess not because she performed extraordinary miracles to heal the sick, cast out demons, and raise the dead, but because they preferred to worship the gods of their own imagination. See Exodus 20, verse 4-5. Third, none of the gods could stand against Christ. The Philistines had seized the ark of God and placed it in their temple next to the statue of Dagon, their supreme god. It is written, "And when they of Ashdod arose early on the morrow, behold, Dagon was fallen upon his face to the earth before the ark of the Lord. And they took Dagon and set him in his place again. And when they arose early on the morning, behold, Dagon was fallen upon his face to the ground before the ark of the Lord. And the head of Dagon and both the palms of his hands were cut off upon the threshold. Only the stump of Dagon was left to him." 1 Samuel 5, verse 3-4. The ark of God was the symbol of his presence. Christ is also called Emmanuel, meaning God with us. See Matthew chapter 1, verse 23. Paul, therefore, had neither to defend himself nor Christ. All the enemies of the Lord were plunged into a huge confusion. See Acts 19, verse 29 and verse 32. Demetrius and his friends were simply asked to go home. No war against Christ can prosper. Are you one of those he came to seek and save? Come to Christ.